Haps? It's your boy Munch Likes Next, and boy, howdy do I have an episode for you today. That's right, we are reviving the What's the Haps podcast for an Ooky spooky Halloween special. Tonight I am joined by one of the OG members of the What's the Haps podcast cast, the one, the only, Tom.
Hi.
Unfortunately, Jay went on a ski trip in the Alps, and he's been missing since. No one's seen him. He's mysterious circumstances, to say the least.
They said he should have brought skis instead of that bicycle.
That's the consensus. That's the majority of what the people are saying. I don't think anyone knows what happened to Gabby. I think last I heard she joined a cult.
Yeah, I know that it happened in the woods, and there was like a circle of darkness. That's all I heard.
It was definitely ooky and or spooky.
Yeah, I mean, when I got spooked by hearing the tale when I was first told it.
It was crazy, bonkers, and McGee.
I was hopping. Like, what? What?
What?
Because it was like so difficult to understand. It was almost Lovecraftian.
Lovecraftian. That HP.
Not quick. No, it's not for kids.
All right, Tom. Okay, Tom. Let's see what we have on the docket for today. No. Not for
What
kids.
is on the docket, man? I'm excited to see like what Robbie did this awful thing where he asked me before we started this if I have any fond or what my favorite Halloween memory is. And I told a very touching story, I think. And then he was like, oh yeah, whatever. I was just like half listening. That wasn't for shit.
I wasn't half listening. He was telling me this.
I made that part up. He was listening. But it would have been good for the podcast.
I feel like at the end of it, I was just so envious of like what sounded like such good memories. Where I'm just like downtown trick or treating every year, going to the same place and just go back home, eat candy. There was never any really crazy stuff going on in my Halloweens as a child.
Yeah,
There was a couple.
Crazy. It was just quaint.
Sounded nice.
Yeah, I had a very Norman Rockwell kind of childhood, I feel like. But
out in like Kentucky or like, where was it?
In New York, Rob. I'm not from fucking Kentucky.
No, but you lived in like Tennessee.
Yes. Well, yes. Eastern New York, where Tennessee is.
Yeah.
I derailed you from the docket.
Oh no, I'm still right there and ready. So the first subject is a discussion about slasher movies. Slice. What would you say are the big 3 slasher movies of like all time, of all the time?
I mean, obviously, for me personally.
No, for like the majority. We're going back to the majority. Who?
Look, I agree. Okay, my top 3 is also the majority's top 3. I'm just gonna put that top 3 into my order.
What's that?
Number 1, Halloween. It's amazing. I mean, that first movie is fucking. I mean, it's perfect. And then number 2 is Friday the 13th, just because it's like what it is, you know. And I mean, I'm not like a crazy big fan of we saw the man himself get flashed there for a second. I'm not Not huge on Nightmare on Elm Street, but it is obviously those are the when you think. But then if you want to think about like past that, right? Like I think even as like not a parody, but like an homage or reimagining, I think Scream is up there with like the
Definitely, definitely.
um slasher. It doesn't necessarily have to have like a knife. I mean, like any kind of fucking like gruesome murderer. You know what I mean? Like, I mean,
Texas
is
Chainsaw Massacre would be
I was
another
just
good
gonna
one.
say,
Yeah,
Is Texas Chainsaw Massacre a slasher movie? Like, yeah,
yeah,
you know, yeah,
yeah.
it
I
is,
would say so.
and it's fucking sick too.
It's like, oh, dude, this dude's got a flipping chainsaw and he's massacring people.
Yeah, do you think that's why they called it? Holy shit!
It was a fucking massacre, bud.
It was a, you know what? When I think about it, it was a regular Texas Chainsaw Massacre. What happened in that movie?
It was in Texas too, from what I've been told. Oh,
Yeah, I
what's
think
going
that's
on
where it
with my
started.
phone? Oh, Halloween. Yeah, no, those are like those are my favorites. Those Nightmare on Elm Street, the OG ones from back in the day. Those are my favorites. I like that one the best.
That makes sense.
I
That
try.
makes sense.
I remember like 10 years ago, on a Halloween night watching Friday the 13th, the OG ones, the original ones back in the day, with my girlfriend at the time, and there was just a scene where there was a flash of lightning, but it was just like them turning like a studio light off and back on and
Yeah,
off,
yeah, 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 yeah.
and that just like really took it. It took it out.
Oh, it took you. Yeah, okay, I get that. I don't know, but I love that old school DIY, like fucking, like whatever it worked, like moving on kind of shit. You know what I mean?
It's like, back in the day, it would have been like the greatest thing ever.
Yeah, who would have thought a flash of light? Oh my god.
It's like turn the lights off and on. Have you tried turning it off and back on again? Ah. Alright.
Light.
Light. And it's like you could obviously tell that it was a studio light. Like they didn't even try to like they didn't use like a Cucaloris. They didn't like
What the
use.
fuck is a Cucaloris?
All right, so Cucaloris, this is like it's like something that you put in front of the light to. I can't convey it with my current light setup, but a Cucaloris is an object that you put in front of the light to create some sort of background effect. So
Like
like
this? Like this?
yes, yes, like that.
That was my hand.
Your hand's a Cucaloris.
You're gonna get the Cucaloris, all right? You better watch out. I'll Cucaloris up and down, left and right. Cucaloris all over you.
I hope that that's the thumbnail I'm able to get you just going.
Hi.
Hi, but with only 4 fingers. Hi, but my thumb's down. This is how I'm gonna wave to people now.
Why?
Oh, I don't know, because it's weird, because it's funny, because why not? All right,
I'm with you.
Tom. All right, Tom. Moving on. Moving on to just like, what do you think defines like the difference between a scary movie and like a horror movie and so on and so forth?
I don't I don't think that we need to be concerned at all with like categories or divisions like that. Like there are movies that like I was just thinking about this movie. Let me There are movies
Flip,
that make you
flip, flip,
uncomfortable.
flip,
There
flip.
are movies. There are movies that frighten you. There are movies that there's no such thing as like a synonym, right? So like scare, frighten, terrify, unnerve, like freak out. Those are all like different kinds of things, you know.
Yeah.
Um, and a lot of different movies can do a lot of different things. And I think it's just fun to see how people do it.
I like. I just like. I just like to know what I'm getting into, you know? Because I don't want to watch something and just to be like, just like messed with in my head, you know? Like, I want. When I want something to make me jump out of my seat, I want to know that that's what's going to happen, you know?
Yeah, and I think I know exactly what you mean because I had a very similar experience. I guess maybe 2 nights ago. I haven't seen the movie Weapons yet that everybody had been talking about when it came out. Oh, it's such a good movie. But then it
No
was like, oh,
spoilers.
no, I'm not going to spoil.
You've been
Uh,
warned.
no, I believe me, I love going into movies.
Everyone's been warned.
I'm not going to say anything spoilery.
Yeah, no, that's on that movie's on my list. But I don't know to like what to expect from it. I
All right,
just
well then
know
I won't.
that the
I'm not.
girl from Ozark is in it.
I'm not going to say anything.
Wait, did you say that you saw it?
Yeah, and like the point I was gonna make, even like I feel like I want to pretend, I want to avoid spoilers, even to the point where to describe like what I felt like when I was watching the movie would be enough of a
Oh no,
spoiler.
no. At this point, the people have been warned. You can give your spoiler-free review
Well,
without fear.
no. I can't because you haven't seen it, and if I told you how it made me feel, that would put an idea in your head of like, oh, it's like this kind of a thing, and I don't want you to expect anything. That's like what a spoiler is, you know. Just go in, don't
I
not knowing
mean, me
shit.
personally, that's fine by me, Tom. It's not gonna ruin my experience. I know what I'm getting into, Tom.
No, I'm not gonna say anything about it.
All right. All right.
But what do you think, Rob, about like, these different whatever your question was, right? Like a scary movie and a horror movie. Like, do you think there's like a distinct or
I personally think that things should be properly labeled. Like a
hmm,
like a scary movie, like a PG-13 movie can be scary, right?
yeah,
But can it really scare you to like full effect if there's not like blood, gore, jump scares?
is
Uh
are you saying that blood, gore, and jump scares is what scares you?
I'm saying that there have been PG-13 movies that have done nothing but put the title like scary slash horror in it and just like put that in the genre, but like not all like actual R-rated horror movies have scared me. One example of a PG-13 scary movie was a Krampus movie.
I saw that in the theater when it came out. Yeah.
Me too. I was disappointed. I did not like it. The only thing, a spoiler alert for Krampus. There was only one scene that actually scared me, and it was like a fake out jump scare. It was literally just like a squirrel.
Uh,
I did
See,
not.
I think I was also, pardon me,
You're fine, dog.
I was also a little bit. Oh, the cat's gonna walk up the stairs and he's gonna open the door all on his own. There he goes.
Go, 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 go,
Ken,
go.
what are you doing halfway up?
Ken, 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 Ken,
You're not gonna be able to
Ken,
see the door. I
Ken.
don't think. I wonder if I can get.
Oh, Ken, you can do it. Ken, you can do it. Oh, he looked. You can do it, Ken. You can do it, boy. Come on, you got this. Come on, man, you got it. Did he give up? Is he giving up?
No, he got it. He opened the door and he walked through.
Yeah!
But now I have to go close it again because then the noise goes up the stairs. That fucking.
All right, hurry up. Go, go, go. We're in the middle of a podcast, man. What's next? Oh God, I might need to let me check real quick. Hit the escape button.
Can I say one more thing about scary movies?
Of course you can. That's what this whole.
That I was
Yes.
gonna say earlier about. So there's this movie. It's a Dutch movie. It might have been a co-production between like Dutch people and French people or whatever. But anyway, it's called The Vanishing. It came out in 1988, and it's like bone-chillingly terrifying. But like, not much really happens. Like I mean, yeah, stuff happens, but there's no like blood and gore and shit, right? So I'll tell you the premise and the very beginning of the movie. It's about this guy and his girlfriend, and they're on like a road trip through like Europe. They're young and they're in love and they're having a good time. And they stop at like a rest area to get like snacks and drinks and some shit. And he's out by the car and she goes in, and then he's waiting outside and she just like doesn't come back out from the place.
Ooh.
And he like starts like, and at first he's like, no, it'd be crazy if I went in there, like, you know, she hasn't been gone that long, like I'm a little worried. But eventually like he never sees her again, and he spends the rest of his life trying to figure out what happened to this girl. And it's like, it's a really good, but that feeling, that whole sequence of the movie when he like becomes increasingly worried. At first it's like, oh, whatever, you know, maybe like there's a long line or something, or like, well, maybe she had to go to the bathroom, and I don't know, you know what I mean? But then it's that increasing panic of like, oh my god, something really is wrong, but no, you're crazy, and then oh my god, no, I'm right, something is wrong. Like it's that kind of fear. There's no like, and nobody with a shiny knife and a loud noise. It's just all.
Yeah, no, something that can be like scary or even horror doesn't have to have blood or gore. It can be like entirely like psychological and just like a mind fear.
Yeah, exactly. And if you want to experience a good mind fear, dude, you should look up The Vanishing, the original 1988.
Original 1988, The Vanisher.
The Vanishing.
The Vanishing.
You're gonna have to read subtitles.
All right.
But it has the greatest ending. Oh my god, dude, it's so.
Is
terrifying.
there? Do you know if there's anywhere I could watch that?
Not offhand. You might have to Google.
All right. Oh no, I think my. Oh no, it just closed. All right, time for our next segment. I think you're gonna really enjoy this one. It's Name That Freaky Thing.
Name that freaky thing. I love it.
I'm gonna show you a critter or creature. Wait.
Do I have to guess whether it's a critter or a creature?
You gotta name it. Give it a name. If you don't already know the name.
Even if I do, I'll give it a new one.
You could give it its own personal name.
Name that freaky thing.
All right. Up. There we go.
Ken just opened the fucking door again. Oh my god, look at that thing.
I'm gonna change the lighting.
I have a thing. I'm not gonna say it.
I like this lighting better. It's not good lighting, but it feels right. It just feels right to me.
I will say that I know exactly what the person who made that monster was thinking about, because weird psychosexual body horror shit was super popular in the late 70s and through the whole 80s. Back again, maybe it never went away. It looks like a scrotum with a clitoris and fucking monster arms.
That's catching me off guard. No, I did not see that. If you had to name this creature, what would you call it?
I would call it.
Innuendo.
Yeah, if it was a Pokemon, it would be called like.
What would it be called, Tom?
Well, something innuendoku or something. You know what I mean? But if that thing lived with me, I would call it scrape, because I imagine that's the sound it makes when it moves around.
This this little fella right here is from the 1981 motion picture The Boogans.
The Boogan.
That's a Boogan.
Who was the?
I don't know. Nobody noteworthy.
Hmm.
And I literally just saw the trailer for it the other day. And even the trailer is just so bad. It's just people talking. It's just like your classic bad 80s horror trailer where it's like people talking, people getting scared. We're not seeing what they're scared of, but they're just getting scared. An explosion, repeat. Like 4 more times. I'm like, this trailer has an awful lot of explosions.
I wonder if there's any explosions in the movie that they left out of the trailer.
I'm just like, I think I know what this creature's one weakness is, and that's explosions.
It's probably explosions. Yeah.
Because there are more explosions than you actually see. You don't even see it, man. It uses those grabbers, those little grabber arms, and it just like kept grabbing people and just pulling them and throwing them and whatnot.
That's pretty cool, actually. I have a great degree of respect for the people who design and create like actual little
like practical
yeah, like scary monsters and shit for movies.
Practical effects.
Yeah, dude, it's cool as fuck.
Oh hell yeah!
Have you seen the it's an we talked about Lovecraft earlier. It's an H.P. Lovecraft story, The Color Out of Space, with Nicolas Cage.
Nick Cage.
2019, maybe.
Oh yeah! Oh.
Is that a genuine reaction?
Oh.
Oh, you were you.
Oh.
Yeah, I get it.
Nicolas freaking Cage. Oh,
Anyway,
I'm a cat. I'm a sexy cat.
It's a great movie and it has really good creature effects. If anyone's interested.
What was that
or
called?
Or you could watch Robbie reenact some of his favorite Community scenes. Do another one.
Just a random. You chloroformed the janitor? Stop yelling! You stop yelling! You chloroformed the janitor! Oh my god, my whole head is screaming. My whole heart is screaming. I messed that up.
Either way, it was.
You have one. Normally, I have 1 foot out of reality, and even I'm freaking out right now.
Alright, man. Speaking of freaking, I want to name another freaky beaky. A freaky thing.
What is that freaky thing? Do you know what that freaky thing is?
I mean, it's clearly a depiction of a chupacabra, I think.
That is correct.
I mean...
That's a chupanibre.
A goat sucker. El chupanibre was a Futurama thing.
But you look at this guy, this little guy right here. What would you name it? What did you give
Like
that
as an
name? I
as an
mean, honestly, it's not about whether you're right or wrong about what the creature is. It's more or less name that freaky thing. Give that
yes.
freaky thing a name.
So here's my question about that. Am I naming the individual?
I think you're naming. I just want you to name what you see before you. Give this guy comes to your doorstep and he wants a little name. He wants, oh golly, Tom, he wants you to name him. He just wants a name, Tom.
I mean, really look at his face.
It's a good face. This is a face only a mother could love, or a Tom.
Yeah, I don't know if I love him.
But you could grow to love it, you know?
I don't name it harder than I thought it was going to be. I think if that, like, I picture it showing up at night, not in a scary way, but like, and in this,
Think of it as like with a broken leg and it's limping and it's obviously hurt and it's like coming to you and it's like, I mean, it's that, so it's still pretty ugly, but it's still giving you that puppy dog face.
well, I'm thinking of it
Letting out a
more as
little whimper.
in this.
That's its
Oh
whimper.
God, what a noise! Stop, don't do that again. What a horrible. My God, I mean, it's really in terms of making like a creature noise, that's pretty fucking good.
I don't know what it sounds like
I feel
outside
like
of.
that thing, like if I had a wife, she would like wake me up in the night and she would go, I heard a sound, and I would get up and I'd go, oh no, it's just, that thing again.
It's
No,
just
and
the fucking
and she would
chupacabra.
go, oh, go give it a cookie, and I would go, it's just I don't know what the fuck I'd call that thing. I don't
But
know him
it's
very
just, but
well.
it's come back night after night after night,
Yeah,
and
so
it
that's
loves you. And then someone tried to break into your house and kill you and your wife, but here's the thing: El Chupacabra saves the day, and now you owe it a life debt. So the least you could do is name it, give it a fucking name.
well, if it did that, I would say, I'm sorry, I've been calling you Sucky this whole time. Or Sucko. I'd call him Sucko until he saves the day, and then I would change his name.
What would be the more dignified name you'd give this little man?
You're making me name this fucker twice. I don't know. I'd call him like. I almost said Georgette.
I thought you were gonna say Gibraltar.
Hmm. How about Gibraltar J Georgette?
That's a good name.
And then if we were like
Hashtag, no
yeah,
hashtag, just
that's gonna be
Gibraltar J Georgette in
yeah
the
Gibraltar
comments section if you've made it this
Gibraltar J
far.
Georgette. Yeah.
All right, next one.
GJG.
Next one.
Hey man,
Do you,
I want that to be lizard sized, like not big. I don't want that to be big. And I want it to live like in my like yard near my door.
First of all, do you know what this is?
I think it's called a cockatrice or a cockatrice or something like that.
It's a cockatrice.
Yeah.
It's a silly concept, and it's got the word cock in it, which I thought would be hilarious. Which,
Yeah.
honestly, it's pretty hilarious. It's pretty funny.
Yeah. And I would, if I had one of those little running around in my doorstep in my yard, I would call it Gregory,
You
like
call
Gregory
it
Peck.
like Gregory Peck, the
Gregory
great.
Peck.
That's the great Gregory Peck.
Yeah, he was in. I almost said One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Well, I know why. No, it's not. I know why the caged bird sings. To Kill a Mockingbird. I got there.
Oh, Boo Radley.
Yeah, he played Atticus Finch. Gregory Peck did.
You
And I
got
would name that thing that.
there's an old oak tree with a hole in it.
So fix it, dear Liza, dear Liza.
That's kind of ooky spooky.
What the?
Just randomly singing a nursery rhyme.
Well, anytime there's something that has a hole in it, I sing that. Be it
Next,
bucket or no.
next up we have
Oh, it's a jackalope.
the
I would call that one Andy. I don't know. It just felt like it. I would like to see him pop up in my yard. A lot of these I like to think of as just like friendly yard animals.
friendly yard animals. Like the
Maybe I just love.
chupacabra. The chupacabra is just like an injured coyote.
Who wakes up my wife that I don't have. But when she finds out it's just old Sucko the Chupacabra, she's like, oh, fine.
Well, we can't call it Sucko no mo.
Well, yeah, he's, what is he called? Gibraltar.
Gibraltar G. Georgina.
Gotcha.
I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong.
I think it was Gibraltar Jeffrey Georgina? There was a J. It was GJG, I remember. Cause I
Gibraltar
remember
Jeffrey Georgina.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Anyway, yeah, I would call that jackalope Andy just because not in any way to disparage any of the Andys that I actually know in my life, but I just feel like when I think of somebody named Andy, I think like, how could you not enjoy having Andy around? You know, it sounds like a fun person name. You know?
And that looks like someone you would love to just have around.
Yeah, I feel like he'd be bopping around the yard. Gregory Peck is like, blowing fire at him a little bit.
Right?
I'm so scared of you. Oh, I know what that is.
Do you know what that is, Thomas?
Yeah, I've seen that. Not outside last night. I saw it. I drew that picture.
That was just chilling in a tree out in my backyard last night. All right. I'll be right back, Tom. Entertain the folks for just a few moments.
I'm supposed to entertain the folks for just a few moments. The folks. That's an interesting word. Where do you think that comes from? Let's look it up. Just gonna get my phone out here. Gonna have to turn the flashlight off. I was using that as part of my mood lighting. Let's go here to catch him line. He's gonna get back before we get to the bottom of it. Shit, come on. I know. I'm sorry. I don't want to disappoint you guys. It went away. God damn it. Google properly.
Trick or treat, Tom.
Old English folk, F-O-L-C, common people, laity, from Proto-Germanic folka, source also of Old Saxon folk, Old Frisian.
It's a beer.
Folk people, which makes sense because then we have Volkswagen, so folk and okay, that makes sense.
Tom, what is this? Do you even know?
It's really familiar, and I don't know what it is.
Do you want to know what?
Is it the Jersey Devil?
Yes, sir. That's the Jersey Devil. That is just one of the depictions of the Jersey Devil. I thought this was horse's head with horns and a long neck and wings and standing on two hooves and a devil tail.
That's so ridiculous.
What name? What are you naming that freaky thing?
It doesn't even look like a fucking horse's head. Like, if that's the best they can... Like, a horse is a
that
creature...
looks like a camel.
It looks
camel head.
Yeah.
Or an alpaca.
I would name that one Gomer.
Gomer.
Because it just looks like it's always tipping over and bumping its head on things.
Yeah, no, this thing does not look...
But everybody loves it, you know.
It looks like rather top-heavy.
It's like
its head, like its neck is too long and thin to support its big ass head.
Well, I want to go to the playground too. Slow up for old Gomy, and then they go. Okay. You know, all the kids they do wait for him because everybody likes him.
Their parents are polite. Well, you know, I feel bad for that Gomer kid. He got the head of a horse and.
I'm pretty glad that I was able to call that out of the depths of my memory.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah, you seem like you were struggling. I was ready to fucking call it.
I know I knew I had seen it somewhere. I got there. So
Alright.
that's Gomer the Devil.
You
Oh,
know,
that's the Mothman.
that's the
But
Mothman. Don't even.
it's a really weird representation of the Mothman.
I like this representation of the Mothman.
It's very modern.
Like,
I
I'd share a beer with this guy.
would you?
This guy over here? Fuck yeah.
That is pretty freaky. I have a friend from West Virginia, and that's where like
That's where it was. You lived in
and,
West Virginia.
no, I grew up in New York, Robbie.
You lived in West Virginia, though.
No, I lived in North Carolina.
That's
But
where it was.
West Virginia is the home of the Mothman. And the Mothman is a pretty cool, freaky thing.
And Roanoke.
What about Roanoke?
There's some spooky shit going on in West Virginia, huh?
Yeah, West Virginia's. Oh, dude, my God. You know, I have it. But anyway, what would I call that thing? I would call that thing. I would give it like.
Can I give it a name?
Yeah, yeah, name it.
I would also love to hear your name. What I feel like, just off the top of my head, I would call this guy Irving.
Irving. Ooh,
Yeah,
I like
he looks
that.
like an Irving,
I was
like a chill Irving. You know?
Yeah, but also like Irving is sort of like an illustrious name, sort of. You know what I mean? Like.
And he's an illustrious man himself. He's an illustrious Mothman.
Yeah, not to be disparaged. Yeah, I was gonna go in that same direction, but I was gonna overshoot it. I think Irving is perfect. Yeah, that's Irving the Mothman.
What do you have?
Oh, I hadn't even thought of it yet. It was gonna be three names. It was gonna be, you know what I mean? It was gonna be like something way too fancy, maybe even with like a title or something. You know what I mean?
Like he's been knighted before.
Yeah, some kind of fancy shit.
Sir Irving Mothman.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
All right, this next one.
Whoa. Whoa. That looks like it's actually old.
I think it might be.
That's pretty cool.
It's got a name, and I can't remember exactly what it is.
I don't know, man.
I know what it is, but
There's a lot of like eastern, like sea edge of the Asian continent, like ancient folklore shit that's like really bonkers. Like, there's a lot of really crazy shit.
So this is basically Japanese mermaid.
I mean, yeah, I could have said that, but like, I'm sure they got a, there's a different name.
Ignore. Ningyo. It's called a ningyo.
She looks like.
Actually, the ningyo doesn't specifically translate to mermaid. It could also refer to mermen or mer people, where the gender is typically not specified.
So it's just like a bunch of like.
It's just fish people, man.
Yeah. It's just fish
It's
people.
just fish people.
Look at that, Jake. It's fish people.
It's just.
That was a Chinatown reference, but with fish people.
Spoiler alert.
Anyway, what would I call her? Like as a name?
They, them, there. He, she, they, them.
She looks like, or that person doesn't look like they are enjoying being out of the water. So I'm gonna call that person
What are you gonna call him, Tom?
I don't know, man. I don't know. If I put that person, if I like kick that person back, and well, not kick, but
Why would you?
well, I don't know. It's like a big fish, but it's also a person.
It's still a person, Tom.
I know it's a person. That's why I wouldn't kick them.
You're all hiding out in the darkness now.
I like it. How's that?
That's I can't. You can't even see half your face.
Why not?
I would name this Eric.
Oh, is that where the creature is? Where my candles are? Oh, okay, that makes sense. What would you
Aw,
name
man, you've had these dope ass candles here this whole time.
it?
Oh, I got it switched up now.
Oh man, maybe we might not have needed to like change anything about it.
Okay.
Look at that fucking thing! Holy crap!
Do you not? Do you? Okay, I'm excited about this one. Do you know what this is without looking at the thing? No more. Oh my goodness! Hang on.
What?
Do you know what this is?
No, I don't know what that is. I've never.
Do you, okay. All
I
right.
know like some like old freaks, but I don't know that one.
Das Tanzrum.
It's a German thing.
Das da und Tanzrum. Tanzrum. Das Tanzrum.
Are you just gonna keep saying that?
Maybe a couple more times.
It has the ears of a lynx. Or no, it's not even. There's another kind of cat that has like even it has those fucking ear tips.
But yeah, it's a German cat snake monster called the Tanzwurm, and it's yeah.
What's I get the verm part, but what's the tonsil part?
I assume that that's like Germanic for like cat, lion, or some shit like that.
Yeah, who knows? That is a specific kind of cat, though.
I was hoping with your D&D background that like maybe he's seen this before in his travels.
No, I haven't. I have not. What would I name it? Who named the last one?
I named the last one Eric after my pal Eric,
That's not true.
who just got Medal of Valor.
Where did you get it from?
He got it from the Valor Committee because he's just that great guy, you know.
What would you? What? Oh, so I have to name the thing, is what you're saying.
Yeah, give it a name. He seems
I'm gonna take into account my whole like if these things were in my what I'm gonna continue calling a dooryard because I think that's like a kind of a quaint, nice way of thinking about it. I wouldn't want that thing in my dooryard. I think I would chase it away with a rake.
yeah. But think of it as just like not so much like endangering your life or your lifestyle. That it just kind of like shows up, it gets into your trash. Like, it's not so much a nuisance as it is a reoccurrence.
I'd call it Ike.
Ike?
Yeah.
Ike the Ick. Das Tatzelwurm. Ike die Tatzelwurm.
Achtung, Pfeifen! Der Tantalform is return!
What?
I don't know. Pretend German about waking my wife up again because of now this thing's in the yard.
Oh, how is the missus?
She can't catch a wink. There's always other creatures coming in the yard every time
Well,
she
the
tries to
creatures in
sleep.
the yard and the
There's way too many creatures in the yard for my poor wife taking the
pocket-sized
chance.
cockatrice running around the house.
Yeah, I just try to catch some Z's, and then here comes this fucking thing.
The Jersey Devils just sucking off cows left and right. Okay.
You could just hear, I tripped and fell again, everybody.
I forgot that's what he sounded like. Goomer. Gomer.
Oh,
It's
God.
okay, I only scraped my ankle. Band-Aid would be nice, though.
Well, it won't be the last time.
Get me some Bactine, I'll clean it up good.
That poor guy.
Oh, he's fine. He gets laid. He's good.
Yeah, his friends are nice to him.
All right, moving on. I think this is the last discussion. The last topic on the podcast is
Must it be?
the best Halloween episodes of TV shows. Tom, when it come to mind?
Wow, best Halloween episodes of TV show.
Trick or treat, give me Halloween episodes of TV, please.
There was a really good Frasier one, which was also like extremely awkward, which was kind of the point, obviously, of an ongoing mistaken identity comedy. You know, like everybody's in a costume and they're all, and this person has a crush on that person, and but da 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 da, like you know, like fucking Frasier would do. That's nice, Robbie. But also that episode had like Kelsey Grammer is like in a bizarre behind the scenes kind of affair. Like there was like a Kelsey Grammer's like girlfriend or wife or whatever of like a short period of time was like in that episode wearing like a way too sexy like Halloween costume for Frasier. And then it was like, well, that she's gone later. You know what I mean? Like it was bizarre. I think we can all agree that I mean you and I, Robbie, are pretty good community fans, and they know how to do a Halloween episode.
Give me some rope, tie me a dream.
I can't really. I'm sure that every great sitcom must have had a good Halloween episode, but I don't know if I can think of a specific one. What about you? Yeah, yeah.
Epidemiology.
It's amazing, and the whole soundtrack is it's fucking
ABBA greatest hits with the Dean's grocery shopping list.
Notes to himself. Yeah.
I think your personal notes are mixed in with ABBA's greatest hits. He's playing an endless loop of ABBA's greatest hits mixed in with your personal notes.
And like that, I think one of the greatest things about that episode, and like not and like you know, Community is amazing. Like we know that they like people behind that put in like a shit ton of work, and they like really loved like everything you know that they were incorporating into their stories. And but like that episode, like ABBA really is playing the whole fucking goddamn time, and it like it's and and they managed to edit the footage to the music so well that like you're able to kind of tune out the fact that it's ABBA the whole time, but it's also effective. It's a really a remarkable feat. I think the whole ABBA soundtrack is crazy.
What I think is weird that you don't hear the dean's like personal notes throughout that though. Like you only hear it once.
Well, I think twice, but I don't know.
One of my favorite bits, recurring bits in community Halloween episodes is Britta's devotion to unsexy Halloween costumes. And
Yeah.
she's dressed as a dinosaur, and she can't even really make use of her hands.
Yeah. Which also allows for a very nice, like, they could, so, like, Jeff has to do, like, help her
Hand
out with
stuff.
stuff. And I think they did a really good job because
Hand stuff.
help her out doing hand stuff. But, like, I don't know. I feel like they managed to do it so casually that it doesn't turn into like another sitcom would have been like, here's an opportunity for like a romantic moment, but with them it was just like he's just like, fine, I'll fucking do this. It's like a casual thing, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Like,
yeah. Well, I read this article about it recently where it's just like when they do Halloween episodes, no one like ever goes all the way. Like in this episode, there is 100% a legitimate zombie virus that goes throughout the school. Just like let that concept sink in for just a second, where it's like there's a zombie outbreak. Your friends are zombies. People are getting bit left and right. The army's coming. Everyone's gonna like go brain damage if we don't fix this. Like there are stakes. Like it all happened.
yeah.
Nobody remembers because Men in Black.
Well, that's just why it was like a great example of why Community was such a good show is because like you could if you wanted to, like if you were incapable of noticing humor, you could watch that as like a zombie action, like, you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
They did all of it. It was awesome.
They did all a decent amount of tropes, and they did their recurring gags where it's like nobody knows what Shirley is.
Right.
I can't stop seeing Miss Piggy. Hello, who am I?
My God.
Oh, I'm gonna die as Miss Piggy. And she says it like Miss Piggy. You're not Miss Peggy, or you're not Miss Piggy. You're Glenda the Good Witch. Oh,
Yeah, and she recognizes who Chang is dressed
oh,
as.
you know I always loved Peggy Fleming.
So stupid. So stupid.
Oh, and then you got Troy is like embarrassed to be in his alien costume with Abed. And he's like, I'm a Dracula. I'm a sexy Dracula. Where Don Glover, dude, your pecs, your abs, top notch. Top notch in that scene.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Talking about Donald Glover's six pack. He's got his very just like defined body figure stuff. I mean, you can't see it too well in that image, but it's.
You should have seen me when I was 16.
Oh man, I'm good on that. What is that?
It means I was in great shape. Yeah, like this.
All right, another one. The next one. I don't know about the best, but it's one that I enjoy.
It is good.
New Girl.
I love New Girl. You know I love New Girl.
Yeah, I know. And it's like I'm going as a young Abraham Lincoln because statistically speaking, people think of Abraham Lincoln at least 3 times a day. I think I messed that line up, but
But I got there. I understand what you're saying. Yeah, although I will say, like, even though I love that show, there's not much really that stands out about that episode as being among the great Halloween episodes. You know what I mean?
I think like Winston is dating this girl and they're not really, and her costume is a raining cats and dogs.
Raining Cats and Dogs. Oh, I like her. Yeah. Wait, no, that was Oh, I don't know. I got confused.
It's okay. Anyways, in this episode, Jess is talking to this guy.
Nick Miller.
No. Well, yeah, she talks to Nick at some point in the episode, but she's in a casual relationship with this guy who was Haley's ex-boyfriend from Modern Family. Anyways, she wants to be in a more serious relationship. He's keeping it casual. And Jess is gonna ask him to be more than casual, and Nick finds out that he wants it casual, so he goes into the haunted house that Jess is working at, and that is Nick's biggest fear. And he's just screaming. He's just screaming the whole time.
Have we talked about biggest fears on this podcast yet? We must have.
Treehouse of Horror.
Oh, yeah. I mean, up until they started sucking, like, those are amazing. Yeah, that's American history.
That's Halloween history.
Yeah.
That I'm not doing a big old deep dive into.
What?
I remember there was the one where he sold his soul for a donut.
Yeah, and then like automatic doors didn't work for him. I think about that every time. So like, I don't know if this is just now I say it, but I don't know if anybody else has noticed this, but at the airport, I feel like the automatic water in the sink doesn't work when I try to use my hands. And I'm looking at everybody else washing their hands with no problem, and I'm like, what? Mine doesn't turn on? And I think about it.
I just picked the wrong one.
Yeah, well, obviously, I guess. Or maybe I'm just bad at using it. I don't know. But I think of that Simpsons episode every time an automatic thing doesn't work for me.
What was the Raven fucking Nevermore? What is that from?
Edgar Allan Poe, the Raven.
Ah, yes, Edgar Allan Poe. Edgar Allan Poe. I remember they did one of those in one of the Treehouse.
Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah, it was really cool.
Bart was the annoying ass Raven.
Yeah, it was the Raven. Yeah.
God, I really want to watch that one. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean,
why would I?
They're worth watching, man.
But yeah, no, it's got to be brought up. Brooklyn Nine-Nine with the Halloween heists.
Okay, that is a wonderful sitcom tradition that I love.
That was a good one. It was quite the good one back in the day.
I don't know how many times they did it. I didn't watch that show back when it was on. I only recently got into it.
After a certain point, when they were getting like shuffled around studios and whatnot, they couldn't do it like seasonally. So at some point they made a joke where it's like, we're gonna do this heist, and then it just kept getting put off to like, oh, we're gonna do it on Easter, we're gonna do it on like Earth Day. And I think they end up on Cinco de Mayo or something like that.
That's pretty funny.
But I was like looking up like what's the best like Halloween TV shows episodes, and I'm like, Halloween heists. They were so clever, And there was hardly anything to do with Halloween in those episodes, come to think
It
about
was
it.
all heist. It was
It was
all
all,
heist.
yeah, it was all heist with like, some, like, what's it called? The stuff that's on the walls.
Decorations.
Decorations. That
Yeah.
fucking shit. I was blanking so hard on the word decorations.
It happens, man. Give me 20 seconds. I'll be right back.
Alright, well, if you're doing that, then, like, let's just have dead silence. Oh, shit. You know what? Das Tatzelfirm. Um. What am I doing? What am I doing? All right. Well, while we have this moment, let's talk about today's video sponsor. Let's talk about the sponsor for today's video, and that is the channel Munchlax Attacks. That's right. The sponsor of today's video is the channel of this video, because I can do whatever I want. Tom, tell me how the channel Munchlax Attacks has changed your life for the positive and made you a better man than you were yesterday.
It has made my voice replicate on the internet. And sometimes I have been in the car with Robert,
That's me.
listening to us talk to each other. We sat in silence listening to us talk to each other on the way home.
It's happened.
More than once.
It's happened. And it has
And
made
I
us
think,
both a better person.
and we had the love and the trust and the vulnerability to admit and accept that we each wanted to do that. So that's good, I think.
And that's that. And that's a big shout out to today's video sponsor, Munchlax Attacks. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and share. Cheers. Hit the camera. Hit the camera. I don't actually like hit it. Come on. Clink. Eye contact. All right.
What next?
I forgot. We were talking about something and so, and now I've
Famous Halloween episodes.
famous Halloween episode.
Let me ask you a question, Robert.
Have that be.
I'm assuming that at least once or twice you've dressed up in a costume for Halloween, right?
I have been known to dress up in the Halloween uniform from time to time.
What's your top two favorites that you ever did? Costumes that you ever did?
Sheet Ghost. It's a classic. It's easy to make. It's easy to use. And when it's real cold out there on those chilly October nights, guess what? It provides a little bit of warmth. Protects you from the cold October night.
You can wear whatever the fuck you want underneath a sheet.
I don't want to overheat, Tom. I was so fucking serious.
Honestly, you don't see a lot of sheet ghosts. I think it's a bold move.
I at least 2 times I was a sheep ghost.
Do you think?
At least 2 times.
Oh my god, can you imagine how badly we would all burn to death if we tried to get everybody in the kitchen to work dressed up as a sheet ghost for Halloween on Friday night?
I think there would be actual fires.
Yeah, we would all burn to death.
I mean, I would just get wet and soggy. I don't think I wash dishes, so I don't think I'd get
You would get steamed. You would get steamed. What else? I asked for two. You said you
Okay,
keep two.
Batman.
Okay. How did you do it? Did you like make a Batman costume or did you buy a
I
Batman
remember.
costume?
No, nope. I had a hand-me-down Batman costume.
Oh hell yes. Was it little? How were you small, tiny?
I don't remember too good.
So you were probably a pretty small Batman.
All right, there's one costume that I was definitely not proud of, but I will share. It was horrible. It was a horrible racist costume. It was awful. It was awful. I was dressed as a U.S. Army guy, but I did a very distasteful Middle Eastern accent. So I was
The accent was part of the costume.
yeah, the accent was a part of the costume because I was a Middle Eastern guy, terrorist, very distasteful costume, who is masquerading as a U.S. Army guy.
Was there like a joke that made it funny?
Um, I think I was really banking on the accent to
Yeah.
really take it home.
Did it?
Again, not proud. Not
That's
proud.
okay.
It's
It's
like
okay.
it's the same type of cringe I feel whenever I hear someone say the words "thank you, come again" in that way that I think you know
Yeah.
how that sounds.
Yeah.
Now that's scary. That gave me chills. How about you? What are your top two Halloween costumes for Tom?
Um, I there was a few years there where as a grown up I worked at a place where I like could actually fucking go for it and I was really going for it. And I not like crazy, but I think well, no, in college I'd made some good ones too. Um I did okay, one of my favorites I ever did was I wonder if I could find a picture. It was Quato from Total Recall, you know, the little mutant that comes out of the guy's belly.
Open your mind.
Yes.
Open your mind.
Yeah, but he has a very deep voice. You're quoting Rick and Morty, it sounds like.
Open your mind.
No, he goes, open your mind.
Open your
No,
mind.
he doesn't say it like that. He has a deep voice. Quado has a
Open
deep
your
voice.
mind.
But I made a paper mache Quado painstakingly. I sculpted this awesome thing, and then I made
That's
like a
so
thing
cool.
that I could strap onto my own stomach with like ropes that
Oh,
went around the back, and I
Tom
got
said
it.
strap on.
I did say strap. Oh shit, that was the rule. If I say strap on, everybody has to drink. Oh shit, viewers, scan here to see how many times I've said strap on.
Wee,
And one time I was a skunk. One time I was a skunk. I think my favorite costume was the skunk. I went to the Goodwill and I bought a pair of black sweatpants, two pairs of black sweatpants that were way too big for me, and uh, some white fucking a big giant white T-shirt that was way too big for me, and like a black sweatshirt and a black hat. And then I just like cut them, and
I get the vibes. I get the vibes.
I filled like the tail with the rest of the sweatpants, and I cut the shirt into two stripe, one stripe down my back, and then I painted the whole. I created the. I had the stripes go all the way over the black hat and down to the tip of it, and I had big dark sunglasses on, and like I was a fucking skunk, and it was awesome. And I washed dishes for like 9 hours.
I feel like there was one time I worked at Burger King where I had like a Pikachu hoodie on, you know, with the ears, and I had a hat on. That's about as far as I went for Halloween working and dressing up during Halloween.
Yeah, I don't think I do that anymore. you know.
Too
Um,
old, too goddamn old.
it
All
was
right,
fun.
Tom. Tom, I think we're gonna call it.
All right, hey man,
What's up,
upload
dude?
this immediately because I wanna watch it right now.
Tom, it's already there, brother, man.
Oh,
This,
because it's live.
this is live. This has been live the whole time. People have been dropping in, and I don't think anyone's commented.
Half
But
the people in.
people are gonna watch it. People are gonna rewatch it. It's gonna get views. They're gonna rewatch it, and I want you to say something to each and every one of those viewers on this Ooky Spooky Halloween time stuff.
Every single viewer, you're pretty kick-ass. I bet if I could get to talk, everybody, if every one of
Yeah.
us could all talk to each other. Ooh, all those people are pretty cool. So stay cool. Don't forget your own importance, and have a fun Halloween and get scared.
All right, Tom. Thank you so much for being on. I might, if you're available, I might have a big extravaganza on Friday night.
No,
Is
sorry,
it,
I have to go to church all night on Friday.
you're going to church?
Yeah, all night every Friday. I'm like a real church guy now.
Tom, are you being serious with me right now?
Of course, I want to go to an extravaganza on Friday. Come on.
A church extravaganza? Or what I'm doing? I
I
can't.
was only kidding about the church thing.
Okay. Okay. I didn't know if you were talking about there being an extravaganza at the church. Anyways, tomorrow night we're gonna do another episode of the podcast with a different special guest. It's not gonna be Tom because Tom doesn't love us enough.
Wait, but I'm gonna be at work. We're gonna get out like at the same time.
No, we're gonna probably like clock out at the same time. Get home. That's the difference.
I want to be in that one too.
I'll see what I can do, Tom. We can figure out the logistics tomorrow.
Robbie, I want to be more than a guest. I want to be a fucking co-host. It's up to you. And you know what? I'm gonna start dressing for the job I want to have.
Stress me out, Tom. Stress me out. Something fierce. You want to talk about being a co-host? You want to talk about pay? Oh, are you working on the templates? Are you Google searching the images?
I made the song.
All right, Tom. We'll talk. We'll talk.
Alright.
We need to end this.
I love you.
Everyone be safe on your Halloweens. Make sure you check candy because razor blades and candies is totally something that could happen.
They
And
do it
you
all the time.
and you
That's
might
weed.
you might get weed in your candy, and you want to make sure that your kids ain't eating that weed. You want to keep that for yourselves.
Yeah, apple weed.
Okay? And um uh on a serious fucking safety note, fucking make sure you look both ways before crossing the street. Make sure you.
Yeah, that's just a Halloween and otherwise just
I mean,
up
yeah, just in regular life, but be like extra careful, you know.
day to day.
That's like day-to-day advice, but be
Yeah,
like
don't
extra
run
careful on
over.
Halloween.
Don't run people over.
Use the buddy system. Make sure you stay with a friend or family member. What? Oh, most importantly, make sure you like, comment down below, and subscribe. Because the more I get, the more I'm able to feed my family. And if I don't get any, my family will starve.
Do you want that?
Do you want my family to starve?
I can't believe you guys all said that you want that.
Why would you even say that?
Really upsetting.
My family. Are you okay, Tom?
Yeah, I thought we were just
You were doing it so well. I was genuinely worried about you. All right, Tom. Tom, this is
I keep thinking this candle is a beer, but you can't sip the candle.
Tom, I love you. Good night.
I love you too.
Everyone, be safe out there.